Underworld Underworld Ministry. What is up?
Welcome back, you guys.
I couldn't talk for a second.
I think it's because you ate and you're tired.
And I'm excited for tonight.
Oh yeah, maybe you're just a little tongue-tied because we have a very exciting episode tonight.
We do.
It's not our normal podcast.
We have a returning guest again, as you see in the description. But it's going to do a little different this time.
What makes it special? It's not our regular interview.
Hello, Tori. How are you?
Thank you for joining us.
So, this is our guest this weekend. Or this weekend.
This week?
Today, right now. Right now?
Right now. Right now.
Right now. A live walkthrough and investigation at the McInteer Villa.
There you
the
go.
1889 McInteer Villa.
So you guys might remember this. We haven't had them on for a good 8 months.
8 months.
But they are
we just talked.
A very welcome returning guest.
But before we get into all that, I do want to say that one of our biggest supporters is unfortunately not going to be with us tonight.
Yep. Everybody, please send your wishes and love and regards to my cousin, she's usually always in here, but this week, we got some stuff going on. I won't make it public and talk about it, but just send your love because she really needs it. And if anybody deserves a miracle right now, it's definitely Amber.
Yeah. So Amber, we're thinking of you.
We love you so very much.
We do. And if you ever see this, I hope you pull through and you get to come be part of Underworld with us.
Yeah. We love you. You're so strong. We hope you get to watch this. But anyways, I know she would love to watch this and see us go through.
Yes.
With our walkthrough.
But send your prayers, send your thoughts.
Yeah.
Because we are.
Yeah. We're doing this for you. We love you.
To our guest.
To our guest.
Be our guest.
Be our guest. Be our guest. Bring our guest on our show.
It looks like she's still rumbling around with her batteries.
She's laughing at us backstage.
This is our good friend Alice, the owner of the McInteer Villa. Or Stephanie.
Sorry, we got some stuff going on with our friend Alice, which we'll talk about at the end of the show.
Yes.
But here's our friend Steph.
Stephanie.
Hi.
We were talking to our friend Alice, and that's why we got it confused.
She literally just texted me as soon as I went to go live, so it's still.
You know what's funny is that there is the very first death in the house was Alice.
Oh,
and so
really?
when you said Alice, I was gonna go, see ya, I'm done. I'm going home. I don't know.
How are you?
I am doing well. How are you guys?
We're great.
I'm doing good. It's been a while.
Hello,
it has been a while.
People joining us: Tori, Melissa, David from 727 Paranormal. You know, we were just talking about David yesterday.
We were. Hi, David.
He must have heard
It's been
us.
a long time, man. So, we're back to the McInteer Villa.
Hi, Wendy.
Yeah.
Which, if nobody knows what this beautiful house looks like, we're just gonna skim over this real quick before we do a little walkthrough.
Can I just come spend the night there for like a weekend?
Yes. Yes.
I'm not sure your weekends again.
Call me up. We'll figure something out.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure. We'll put you on our little road trip.
There you go.
You got a bunch of people showing some love.
Wow.
Tori. Oh, I love all of them. Melissa. Oh, Alice
Used to own.
Well, it's
Oh.
funny. It's funny because when she says Alice used to own, I wonder. I don't think Alice probably owned anything. I mean, I don't know. That it's always like Mrs. John McInteer, Mrs. So it's never Alice or Anna or and.
It was always the man that owned the house.
Yeah. Which
Not anymore.
No more. Now it's the woman owning the house.
Now Steph owns it.
I know, and I say that I'm like, how do you feel about a woman owning this house? Or I don't ask them. I actually say, I wonder if they get upset that a woman owns the house by herself and I wear pants. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, have you got anything new happen since we talked to you last, or?
Oh my gosh, there's so much that goes on here. And it's still, I don't know if I said it before, but it's just so hard to explain what goes on here. I don't know. I don't know if it's the people who passed away here. I don't know. People say portal. I don't, and you guys said when we were doing the sound and stuff, and I had gone to get my recorder, you guys heard talking.
Oh yeah.
And which I'm in the library on the second floor. And I was actually I was telling you guys earlier, I was in the hall. I'm sorry. I was in the bathroom at the end of the hall. And it's so silly. It sounds so silly. Just talk to nothing, I guess. I'd rather just myself. I know what I'm doing. But if I'm asking questions to whoever's here, and I'm like, I don't know who's here with me tonight, but I don't normally do this by myself. So if you guys could not embarrass me. And then I'm like, asking them to let me know if they're here. And I heard noises in the hallway where you guys said you heard somebody. But then I also heard like shuffling around. So I came out of the bathroom. I'm like, okay, we'll wait.
When you walked away before we went live, it looked like something in between the red chair and the door, like a white figure or white something walked past.
Right at the bottom
of the door. And like, we're on our sound bar right now. So we turned the sound bar all the way up. Yeah. And it sounded like it was something whispering, talking while you were gone. And then right before you walked in, it went away.
I hear
like it sounded like you possibly said something and then it stopped. But he turned the sound bar all the way up.
If I was talking to myself, it's just like, hurry up. I mean, I say things like that, but you would hear. I would think you
clearly hear your voice, but
well, like you would walk past the door and then like it would stop.
Yeah.
And then when you walked past and like walked away, it would start again.
Yeah.
Oh.
So
I hear
that. They were talking about you behind your back.
Well, get in line. Oh my gosh. I mean, it's so when you ask if what has been happening, a lot more audible voices. I mean, a lot. It's a lot more female voices. It's been to where more people have up and left recently, as instead of staying the night, which that's a compliment. I mean, that's awesome. Yeah. But no, I don't know. I still don't know who all is here. I could tell you the deaths, but I don't know. And something mimics people. So like I've heard me talking. It wasn't me. People have seen me here. I want to say 4 people now have seen me here while I was here, but not in the area they saw me.
Oh wow.
So that's a little uncomfortable. Let's see. Oh goodness. The shadow, the image I sent you earlier, that was taken like 2 weeks ago. Lots of shadows lately. So the shadows in the hall are crazy.
So you're in the library right now. For the people that didn't watch last time, this is one of the video or photos that she sent me, which is in the library right where she's at right now.
Yeah.
And then you go further down the photos, and it literally goes from a full black shadow to it like going away.
That one was it felt weird in the library that night, but not so off that I didn't want to sleep in here. There were 2 other people here, and that one let me see. There's just a door there, but that door right there goes to a bathroom that used to be a room. Okay, there's a bathroom at the end of the hall, and then this bathroom, and there used to be one room. I think the suicide was either when those 2 bathrooms are one room, which also connected to this room. So I don't know if it was this room or those two, but anyway, that evening the bathroom was really weird and off. And so I came out here on the couch and I'm just snapping pictures, and I heard a man walk in the room and say, "Hi." But then I got on my camera, which is just right above me, and it was a man, and he said, "What?" But I did not hear what. I heard "Hi." So I just started snapping pictures, and that big black mass just along the wall behind me here was So I went in the hallway and I'm like, I'm out, I'm done. But the two people that were here didn't even wake up. So I'm like, God, I'm gonna go back to sleep. Or try to sleep.
Man,
so yeah.
This is a photo. This is one of the other photos. She talks about shadow figures.
And that was taken right here in the door frame. Right. He was sitting right there in the hallway. In that door. Mm-hmm.
Now, do you see him a lot?
Oh, I don't need to see him ever. What's funny is, and I don't know if we had talked, but I had seen this before, but I came in one night and I was actually talking on the phone to Tori, who's listening to the podcast or watching, and I'm on the phone with her, and it's kind of late at night, and I got here like 10 o'clock at night, I guess. And we're just talking. I turn the lights on and I start screaming, and I ran to my car and I'm like, I'm done. I can't do this. I'm done. And then I was like, just suck it up. Just get back in there. So I came back in the house and I told Tori that I had just seen two glowing eyes at the bottom of the main staircase. And it obviously freaked me out. Well, then I had a friend come over later on in the evening. So she got like 11:30. And I didn't even mention the eyes because, well, honestly, I just forgot about it. And then she's in the library, kind of probably sitting where I am, and she screams. And I run in here and I'm like, what are you doing? And she said, I just saw two glowing eyes in the library bathroom. And then I told her. Then I'm like, oh, I saw that earlier today. I mean, so that's the only time I've seen the glowing eyes. Other people have probably seen it. The shadows, though, that I've seen a lot more. And that's just all over the house.
I know I'm trying to pay attention to you, but I'm also looking at the door frame behind you.
I thought about putting my grid facing that hallway just to see if something walks by.
Yeah. So this is the image that you were just talking about a couple weeks ago.
Yes. So I think a lot, and I didn't explain on my post when I posted this on Instagram and Facebook that I think people were just looking at the hallway.
I did. I looked at the creepy dolls under the picture.
I immediately noticed the dolls.
I did too. Immediately. And I'll say funny about it is there were two guys here and they weren't here investigating. One of them was taking a look at my boiler downstairs in the basement, and he had a friend here with him, and I guess a coworker or something, I don't know. But he was just snapping pictures as they were doing boiler stuff. And the next day, that's what he sent me. And that's creepy. But what's funny about it is a lot of people have seen something about that size peeking around corners. I have another image of a kid about that size peeking out of the break room door frame, which is the other end of the hallway. And it's always just like peeking around the corner. I'm like, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I looking through your Facebook and everything. I like looking at the pictures of the house because it's just a gorgeous house.
I probably have a million pictures on my phone of your house.
Oh my gosh, you guys are awesome.
I realized
360.
I realized that hallway. You changed that hallway a lot.
Yeah,
I did.
There's like pictures, and now there's a mirror. There was a different mirror there before, and there was some mirror project somebody was doing. That's the mirror I had in the very beginning when I bought the house. So I put that there. So it's been there for years, and then I took it down for a little bit and I had a different, I think it was a black mirror. And then the person took that mirror back because it was theirs anyway. So I put the mirror that I had on there before. But it's so funny because after taking that picture, or I'll say my boiler guy, Alex, his friend took that picture. The next day I was here with some friends, Melissa and Wendy, who are actually on here too. And I think it was with them. Anyway, I'm taking pictures into that mirror and it looks like somebody is hiding behind my legs. And I always tell people I will never change my mind. It will never change my mind. This hallway is my least favorite, but it's my favorite. If I'm investigating, that's where I want to be. If I'm by myself, like now,
I normally would not be up here.
I mean, technically, you're not by yourself. You're
Yeah,
with us.
exactly.
I
Exactly.
just can't help you
Yeah.
this far.
If you have to run away, at least you don't have to push anybody out of your way.
That's right. That's right. Oh my gosh.
So you have a couple pieces of equipment that you were trying to get ready. What are you going to be using?
I have put the REM pod in the hallway, and I have the music box facing the little dolls outside the break room. Well, I guess the break room, the ones that you just showed, those dolls at the end of the hallway. I have a music box facing that. It's not going off. But I'm trying to think.
That picture is so crazy.
Movement out. I keep looking back here because
I know.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing too. I keep looking behind you to see if anything walks by again.
I know. I was thinking I should put my grit pen there just in case something does not.
But if you have a rib pod, you should put it in your doorway.
Yes, that is in the door frame of, well, right across this hall is the primary bedroom. And I don't sleep up here if I'm by myself, but when I do spend the night up here, my friends will sleep in the primary bedroom. I'll sleep in the library, but a lot of people say that something crawls in bed with people, plays with their feet.
No.
It's funny because, well, I keep saying it's funny because it doesn't happen to me, I guess. So maybe that's why I think it's funny. But Wendy was sitting in the hallway. And my friend Cassie was here, and she was in the hallway also. But Cassie was watching Wendy's hoodie being pulled down her face because it was a little chilly up here. And so she had her hoodie on and she had it cinched, and she's just sitting in the hallway, and then something is pulling her hat down. But I've had some people say that's happened in the primary bedroom. People get their butts pinched. I do get touched, but not very often, which I'm good with that. That's fine. It's like when people are here, it seems like they play with the back of your shirt, or I don't know. Oh, actually on my Instagram page a few weeks ago, there was an event here, and I was here, and you can hear, it was with Apex, and they're doing their investigation, and I'm hanging out just kind of in the back, and I'm by the main staircase, and you can hear a lot of people talking, but I heard a man, and it was so clear, but I knew it wasn't anyone in the group, and you can hear him say, Stephanie, like so clear. And he actually says it twice, but I heard it with my ear, and I'm like, what? And then I got my camera. It kind of sounds like my brother. My brother is in Texas.
Wow.
But it sounds like my brother. It's so weird.
That is,
but yeah, things like that. So I know when it's not, for the most part, I think, like when I hear the breathy voice or the breathiness in your ear, and, someone might think it's this or that. It's just a different kind of, I don't know. It feels weird. It's just off. And then just when whispering in your ear is so, I don't know. It's a little, so let's not do that. I'm just going to make it clear. Let's not do that tonight. Oh my gosh. But I did also say Saturday is would be my dad's birthday. He passed away. It'll be 5 years in April. But I was going to say thank you. I was talking to him. I'm like, Dad, if you can hear me, you know what to do.
Yeah.
So, maybe.
I ask for my grandparents' protection when we go out and do stuff. So I always ask for
something. I keep hearing it. Okay, there's a balloon right there, and it sounds like someone is bouncing a balloon. Like you can hear the.
Is that white?
I'm not going to mimic it. Well, it is, but maybe is that what you guys maybe saw?
Maybe.
Go up to that real quick.
Let me unplug this real quick. Oh, okay. Should I turn this around? Let me do. Okay, now I'm really ridiculous when it comes to this. Okay. I'm gonna face it this way so I don't look so. Oh no, I look so stupid. Okay, I don't know how to turn it around though. Is it this? Oh goodness. I probably just shouldn't touch things. How about this? I'll turn it around this way. This.
Maybe.
Okay, so here is, which maybe that was it. I'm gonna turn this light on so you guys can see the hallway. Here we go. So there is the hallway that they took the picture in. This is my least favorite place to be. This, I'm just gonna turn it right here. So as you took the picture, the room would be right. Well, I call it a scrum. Would be this room where somebody poked their head out. So I don't think this room is original to the house. Do what?
So as soon as he went to the hallway, it froze. You're good now. I can see you now, but yeah.
It's like glitchy and
it's so uncomfortable. Maybe it's because I'm by myself. Okay, so this balloon. Oh, you can right here. Last night, I came here yesterday for. Oh, is it? Oh,
yeah.
I came here yesterday for a few minutes, and I just put some helium balloons. I normally put them at the bottom of the main staircase here and just let them do their thing. And for the most part, they just lose helium and they just fall. But last night I put, I think, 4 balloons here in this hallway. One is just kind of sitting on that picture. 2 ended up in this room I call Lucy's parlor.
Uh-oh.
And one ended up down. Did you lose me again?
Yeah, every time. I think every time you go into a new room, it freezes.
That's like as soon as you step through that doorway, it froze.
Let me see if it does it in this room. Did I freeze?
A little.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
You're good now, but yeah, every time you go into a new room.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do you have like
That's
bad
weird.
service?
Somebody just asked me the other day if I ever have issues with my internet, and I'm like, I don't. I go, other people do, but they just, I don't. And so that's, I'm a liar. There's the hallway. Okay, so I'm just watch. I'm gonna walk backwards. So when I fall, just mind your business. Just kidding. Oh, okay, that would be me.
It's not.
This is the
we're
bathroom.
not live or anything.
No.
Nah. This bathroom here is the bathroom I was talking about that used to be connected to the other bathroom, and I think that's where Charles Donovan took his life. This is the break room.
Do you have a REM pod set up, or do you have a music box set up?
Yes, I have a music box here facing the creepy kiddos.
Okay.
Now this is a new. Okay, you guys are gonna get motion
set it off.
Walking around like this. Okay, so this dude is new. When I got him.
Oh.
Okay, that's me setting it off. So that one I just brought here yesterday. Sorry. Where I'm standing now is the end of the hallway. It's my least. It really is the most uncomfortable for me. I don't like this area. It's just off all the time.
Yeah.
Okay.
You froze again.
Like, I don't like it. I don't like it.
I think we're gonna have to deal with her freezing.
I know.
Are you upstairs?
No, that's so weird. Okay, I'm gonna go right here and see if is that better?
Yeah, you're good now.
You're fine.
That is so weird. I haven't had the extenders around the house. Like, I never have issues with it. Well, I'll sit for a second and we'll chat.
You did tell them to be active, right?
You did tell
them.
You know what? You did tell them to wake up.
I did.
This is your karma.
Well, I meant
telling
like
them not to embarrass you.
I meant more footsteps, not interrupt the chatting.
You told them not to embarrass you. So
that's true. I did. They do listen. Oh my goodness. So anyway, that hallway is my least favorite. But it's, I don't know. I can't even explain that hallway. I can't explain who's here. It's hard for, like I've had shows call and I'm just not good at I'm sure they're looking at, like when you go to certain places, you know what you're looking for. You know, like Felicita, you know the axe murder house, or Malvern. For the most part, you know who's there. I think, but here I can tell you the deaths. I just don't know if they're here.
Right.
I've heard my dad, like I said, I've heard people said they've seen me here. I've heard me talking. I've heard like I'll be sitting in the hallway with somebody and you could hear someone in the group talking downstairs, but yet they'd be in the attic. So it's just so weird when I'm not good at explaining what goes on in here because there's just so much. Okay, so Tori, oh my gosh, with my friends, it's just like we get the best stuff not investigating, which is
Yeah.
you know, but it's also things when I think that my spirits here say the most amazing things knowing I can't post it. If that makes sense. Girls are gross is what I say. I have no filter. And so my friends, we just add, you know, whatever, girl talk. And that's when it's like they chime in and I'm like, I can't post that. You know, I don't need people hearing me talking about whatever. And so Tori and I were here. And so she was asking, I don't know. I can't remember the potty mouth or not, because I don't want to say anything I'm not supposed to say. No cussing, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're very welcome. This is a Christmas miracle again for everybody right now. But
I mean, if it slips out, it slips out.
Yeah.
We cuts too, so.
She had asked, Tori had asked if ghosts still get excited. And, you know, who knows? We don't know. And so, oh my gosh, for the life of me, I'm drawing a blank. Tori is laughing. So I go downstairs to get a cord from my phone and something said, it said, get back here. Starts with an H.
Wow.
Yes. So I'm like, Tori, they're calling you. Just kidding. No, but it's so interactive. It's things like that.
Wow. I didn't know that. Sarah disappeared.
But it's so, a lot of people get like they'll do Estes up here, and my ghosts have some potty mouths. They really do. And there's lots of cuss words, lots of well, I mean, I keep hearing sounds like a balloon bouncing, but there's not one. There's lots of get out, leave, run, die, you know, things like that. But I always say, you didn't say please. Because there's a lot of people that freaks them out. And when it says leave or die, I'm like, I mean,
no.
I go, we still have to have manners.
What are they learning?
Yes.
But you got to do better than that to get me out of there. Sorry. You're not going to scam me by going boo.
Right. Right. I mean, it's funny because that's why, I mean, I know a lot of people ask the same questions and I get it. I ask the same questions when I go to places. Who's here? You know, can you say my name? Things like that. But, you know, when you say things like, I don't know, I probably shouldn't. Like, I'm like, hey, you like boobs? I'll just say, okay, I didn't say it. Things like that. I did not say it.
You're fine.
Tori. I look at me, I'm like, Tori? I just blame. I love them. But it's kind of, like Tori says, it's very interesting. Like, do they really? I think that they prefer questions that they've not been asked, honestly. And it's like they just chime in. They just want to be included, I think, here. Now, there are times that I've come out here and I'm not everyone's cup of tea. And sometimes I'm just not their thing that day. And I know when it's time for me to go home.
Right.
It just feels like nothing needs to even happen. When it just feels off, I know when it's time to go. But that's when I'm by myself. It just gets really uncomfortable sometimes. And I'll have to wear headphones. I'll have to, I will hum, I will talk, I will do anything. I will call people and say, don't talk. I'm just going to keep talking because I don't want to hear anything.
Yeah.
But they're still, I mean, they're people. I just, I mean, I will walk in and say, hi, how you guys doing? Did you like the group last night? And I'm not waiting for an answer because I don't. I'm good. But I want them to know that I am acknowledging them. Oh my gosh, my friend Maddie, her son was here. We were all just hanging out, and her son was almost 2, I think almost 2, and he was in the TV room downstairs, and he was looking at the ceiling, and he's pointing, and he's like, "Hi," you know.
God.
My son had spent the night before, and like I said earlier, my son's almost 32, but he had slept in that TV room, and when he got up the next morning, he said that someone was hovering over him, and he's not a ghost person. That bathroom door just opened. Okay, that needs to stop.
The one in front of you?
Well, okay, it didn't open. The handle, I heard. Yeah.
Well, turn the screen.
Here it is. Okay, there's the. You want to stare at the bathroom?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna. There's a video on my Instagram page that I had this room. Okay, you know what? Maybe I should just do that. I'm gonna do it this way because it just did it again. And I'm gonna turn this off. Okay, so there we go. That's not as comfortable.
Uncomfortable.
Oh my gosh, it's a lot colder over here too. Okay, so what was I even saying? I don't even remember.
Bathroom door open.
Bathroom door. Okay, yeah. So I'm putting in. Well, this used to be my room. I made this my room when I first bought the house because my thinking was it's the second floor, safer for. Okay, what is? I just turned this off. Why is it so? Okay, I just heard more noise in the bathroom. Anyway, I was putting on that light plate switch cover thing, and I had this chessboard. I don't know if you can see it. That chessboard here was in front of this door. And something, you can hear the door handle, and it just smacks. It just opens the door and hits the table. And I just look at it. I'm like, and I look like I'm not scared at all. But I just slowly walk out and I go home. No.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So is the second level more active than the first, or?
You know, I wouldn't say it's more active. They're both very, all floors are active. That was dramatic, wasn't it? All floors are active. It's just a different active for me anyway. The second floor, it just doesn't feel okay. It's, when you have babies cry, when you hear babies crying and there are no children here.
Yeah.
Now the first floor, or the main floor is more, do we take yours down there? I go down.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So the main floor is more what I tell people very, you know what I'm gonna do? Hang on. I have this recorder and I'm gonna put it here and while we go downstairs. Okay, so the main floor is more I don't investigate the main floor, and that sounds weird, but I tell people it does it for you. It just hanging out with friends, and that's when you just sing at the table, or like you might hear the piano key or voices at the main staircase. So here is where I was. Okay, down here is kind of a mess. Down right here, I was standing right here, and that's where I heard the Stephanie. There's a video on my Instagram page. I was coming down this main staircase, and something was like a high pitched something, and then I heard like a gruff man, and so I got on my camera, and it's a little kid saying, "I'm a puppy." Well,
that's weird.
It sounds like a dog collar.
Yeah, I just heard that too.
What the heck?
Maybe
okay, I'm gonna set this down and go home. You guys investigate all you want. But that's
I'll
like
be
a dog
here
collar,
all
a
night.
cat collar.
Set us up on a Roomba.
That's awesome. Oh my goodness. So this tour-wise, this used to be the front door when the house was built. It's now just well, the porch is no longer out there. It was torn down, I want to say in the 70s. It's so funny how dark this house gets when the lights are out. I mean, you can't see your hand in front of your face. This room I call Goldie's parlor because one of the ladies who passed away here, she died in this rocking chair. And I feel so weird. Like I just, what was that noise from my mouth? Looks like I was possessed. That was. I tried to say a word and I just stopped. I hope you guys can hear the noises too, because otherwise I just look ridiculous going, what was that? Okay, we'll just say I look ridiculous. This is the piano room. Goldie did teach piano. Oh, that's not fun. So sometimes you'll hear the piano. You'll hear like one key. It's not played, but one key will be hit or hit. Words hard today. And it's funny because I do have a camera on top of the piano and it's never picked up the a piano key. But I was doing an interview with news channel in Wichita, and so clear, it was so loud. We were on the second floor, and I paused and I go, "Was that the piano?" And his camera picked it up. So that was
Wow.
Weird. So yeah, Goldie did teach piano. She was the youngest stenographer in the world. She was 11, or court reporter in the world. She was in the FBI in San Francisco. She what else did she do? Oh, classically trained violinist and played in the Denver Orchestra. But she was dead for about 24 hours in that chair when they found her. So people have said that it's rocked on its own, but sometimes you like, wood, could be the floor, it could be the rocking chair. I've not seen it move, but I don't really hang out here staring at it, which is, that sounds weird. But the main staircase is.
Do you spend a lot of time at the house?
Yes, I do. I spend the night here. I don't say quite a bit, but probably at least once a week. I may not this week, but no, I did 2 nights ago, and it was okay. It was a little off, but I just gotten back from another ghost hunting trip, and so I was exhausted. And but as you can see, well, I guess you can't see. I just up and left yesterday because it was starting to get a little uncomfortable. So I have a mess all over the floor. Oh, here, why don't I just be honest? Here we go. There's why I came to clean. That's what I did. So see, I did like other people. I just bolted, but I didn't have to take my stuff with me. The dining room here is, I don't know how to explain the dining room. When I spend the night by myself, I stay in this room. And the lights are very dim. This is, I call the TV room. It's, I don't know what it used to be, like an office, maybe a smoking room. But when I do spend the night, that's where I stay. I shut both doors. I don't come out for the most part. I turn all lights out because the transom window up here, you can see the shadows. So I make sure all lights are out. Yeah. But if it gets super uncomfortable to go home, I have to go through that kitchen, and I don't like that. There's just, I don't like it. I mean, that kitchen, it used to be the mud room when the house was built.
Okay.
Voices. I can't even explain what goes on. Slamming cabinets. I don't have a camera in there because I just figure if I put one, I know that's probably going to stop. But I've never seen a cabinet slam. I have heard it many times. But the voices, the servant stairs are on the other side of that kitchen, and I don't like going around through the other door from that TV room. I did it. I've done it. I mean, I'm not that big of a chicken, but I picked up my camera. Sorry, I'm sorry. I'm like, it feels a little weird here. I'm like making zero sense. I might go back upstairs.
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm a professional. I can do this. Okay. There's my message.
Just remember, you're not alone.
That's right. I have many spirits here. Just kidding. And you too. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. The stairwell to the basement from the kitchen is terrifying. I was walking from that TV room to the kitchen, and I'll just walk over here and show you guys. So my camera was out, and I thought that the basement door was locked, but I saw it was open. So I got on my camera to see if I had locked it or not. And I'll show you how dark it is over here. You can't even see anything. There's the stairs to the attic, or basement. Those are the servant stairs here. So I walked through here, and someone said, "Oh, I thought the door was closed. It was so dark. It's not even closed." Okay. Something said, "Why won't you go away?" I'm like, rude.
Oh.
Yeah. So here, this area is just off. Oh, you stop it, Dustin. So yeah, the servant stairs are very comfortable. But I will stay in this room because I can, like I said, shut the doors. I can turn the TV up and hopefully not hear anything. There's a bathroom in here, so I don't have to go out into that area. But then, like, Maddie's son saw something hovering on the ceiling, or saw something on the ceiling, and he's like, he seemed to enjoy that person. But this picture right here, somebody has image. Can you see this picture? Oh, if you see it there.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's an image somebody has picked up in here, in this room, the TV.
Wow.
I don't need to see that. Yeah, that's creepy. Yes. Yes.
So when you're sleeping in there, do you see anything in the window above the door?
Like into this room?
Yeah. While you're in there,
the
little,
Yes, the shadows. Yeah. Oh yeah. That's why I make sure all lights are out, because I don't want to see the shadows. I don't.
Yeah.
And when I spend the night alone, like I said, I'm fine going on the second floor. I'm totally fine anywhere in the house for the most part. It's just something when I spend the night here, I don't want to. I just can't go upstairs. If I'm here just getting stuff ready, it's fine. I don't know what it is. It feels so off. I think it's the voice. It's the voices, the footsteps, where it's like a person, and then you just think, well, it's been a good run. This is the night.
Yeah.
This is it.
But I just decided to.
Do you have a finished attic, or is it just?
Oh, well, I'll show you the attic now. I'll tell you this. There was one time I was doing a live podcast, and I had my iPad like I do now, and I fell in a hole all the way to my armpit. So let's hope for not doing that.
Yeah, that's not
yeah. But I love that. It was very entertaining. It was very entertaining. I love that. Okay. Here are the stairs to the attic.
Oh, and you froze.
Uh-oh.
Are you there?
Am I back? Okay. I came back downstairs.
Yeah, you're good now.
That is so weird.
Every time you go in that corner, it just completely freezes.
Yeah. That is so, I picked up my recorder. Let's see if oh God, she's loud. I'll fast forward until it picks something up. So was that you? Did you hear that?
Yeah.
No.
Did you hear like a okay. Here we go. Okay. So if I see here, you guys how about this? I will, if you guys want to ask them questions.
Yeah.
You can. Okay, don't embarrass me, okay? There are the creepy dolls. Okay, they're gonna ask you guys some questions, okay?
If there's anybody in the house, can you tell me what your name is? Or make yourself known down the hallway here?
My name is Sarah, and this is Chris. Can you say hi to one of us? Or say hi to Stephanie?
So you like showing yourself in mirrors. Can you show yourself in the mirror real quick?
No.
Hey, you told us to ask. You told us to ask questions. You didn't say what question.
This is true. This is true. Okay. Now let's. They're not saying anything. What? Huh. No.
No.
That's obviously paranormal. But so I'm gonna sit here in the hallway. But this would be because maybe something will happen while I'm sitting here. But this would be my least favorite area. I put the light up balloons out just because, well, they have lights in them and you can see them in the dark. And
Yeah.
I tell people to put like 3 or 4 together because if one is moving, if you just have one balloon out and one's moving, or if it's moving, it's just a balloon moving. But if you have like 3 or 4 and one is going like crazy and the others are just completely still, since balloons move so easy, it's probably something else. So that's why I have the balloons all over the house. The helium balloons, those I leave a helium tank for people because it's interesting. I'm not saying everything's paranormal, but the helium balloon to go from downstairs, not a big deal for it to go up on the second floor. It's helium, but if one moves and the others are downstairs, and it goes all the way down this long hallway up the attic stairs to the attic door, and that's where it ends up. Like there's one right now, right at the attic door, where it ended up yesterday or this morning, I guess. And I didn't say that. There's a knock over here and a knock over here. We don't need that tonight. Okay, can you guys stop embarrassing me? Say hi, please. I'll bring you some cake. Dad, are you here? Happy birthday. And this is why I'm not staying the night tonight. It doesn't feel off right now. It really doesn't. It feels fine, but it feels like, you know when it's really quiet and you just wait for something to happen?
Yeah.
It's like that not awkward silence, but uncomfortable silence. You know, here. I'm gonna do this. Okay. I'm going to that bathroom that I just put the recorder in, that a lot of people won't even use that bathroom. It does get very uncomfortable. So
if there's anybody in the house, can you shut that door that's right behind us next to the stairs?
I was thinking that too.
Can you make that door move? Or if there's anybody in one of those dolls at the end of the hallway, can you make the music box go off?
Can you make a noise in the room you're in, please? I'm going to turn this.
Or if you're in the attic, can you come down the stairs for me to have a conversation with us?
Let's see how dark. Okay, there we go.
Wow, it does get dark.
There. Who's down here? Can you copy this? We're live and you're embarrassing me. I don't know why I look like they're gonna be upset with me. You're not embarrassing me. I'm just kidding. This is why I don't investigate by myself, because I ask the dumbest things. I don't even know what to ask. There was one time I came here, though, and I had asked, I stood at the bottom of this main staircase, and I said, okay, we're coming up. Are you ready? And right then something whispered, no. And I thought it was the people that were here, so I started laughing, and they said, we didn't say that. And I got on the camera, and sure enough, you hear a man say no. Was that you?
No, I heard that.
You heard that talking?
Yeah.
Hold on. Stop moving. Hold on. Stop moving.
Okay.
Did you see that light coming out of the room by the hand railing? Keeps getting dimmer. Like it'd get dim and then it would light up again.
No, I'm looking at this other one. I'm disappearing. I'm looking.
Yeah, I heard talking and I looked back and neither one of you were moving your mouth. So.
If there's anybody in that room, can you shut the door? Can you move that door for me? Use all your energy that you can to shut that door. What's a piece of equipment that they like to use?
You know, I don't really use too much equipment. I just, my recorder. Let me get that. And so, yeah, I don't use too much
right here.
just because I don't. I'm sorry. Did this thing get out? Hang on.
Says something.
Yeah.
Right at the end, it says something.
Yeah, it wasn't that clear. I really don't like this hallway. It is. Yeah, I'm just waiting for some. I don't know. It's really quiet. But my favorite piece of equipment would probably be this recorder, or just sitting and listening.
Yeah.
I don't post a lot of equipment stuff going off because it's just not exciting to me. I prefer the voices just because I mean, I don't know. The voices are just creepy and awesome. And
yeah,
I don't know. Yeah, there's just something about those voices, and that's pretty much all I will post just because I just love it the best. A lot of places I go to, they say Stephanie a lot, which I'm not a fan of, but
yeah.
there's.
I'd be setting up cat balls all the way down that hallway.
Yes.
Oh, people have done that. It's so fun. Yeah, I do. I normally have cat balls all over. I have a few on the dolls down here, but now when I came in today, the music box was facing the scrying room at the end of the hallway. Maybe I should put it back there. It was going off nonstop when I got here earlier.
I'll put it over there.
Maybe I'll do that. I'll do that. Okay.
Yeah. I forgot you had a scrying room.
Yes. Now. Okay. It's so weird that my internet, I guess the internet, it's not letting me go anywhere.
Are you calibrating that, or is that why that's going off? Or
it's
because I was,
yeah,
it was going back. It was going off when you were walking back.
Oh, it was probably calibrating then. Okay. That was probably calibrating.
Okay. I was like, oh, all right.
Yeah, I don't. Nope.
Wow.
Here, I'll show you this. It's here. I turned off all the lights out there except for obviously the balloon, and it's just pitch black. Yeah. So the basement is even, I would say not worse, but 7 rooms. So dark you can't see your hand in front of your face. It's to me, I'd rather be in that basement alone than on the second floor. Which is so weird. And I don't think most people agree with me, but they're all wrong. And there's just something about, I mean, the basement is, I'm going to do this so you can see a little bit. The basement does get super uncomfortable. Growls. I have a recording of a baby crying. Kids with accents. That's not new. I've heard that here since probably I've had the house, but it's just weird to me. I mean, the accents are, actually I've heard French before, and Mrs. McInteer, the second one, she raised, well, for the most part, she had her kids in Canada. So maybe it's them, since they probably spoke French. Right. So I keep hearing some.
Who's in the background? We keep hearing who's back there. Who's back there?
Can you knock to let us know you're there?
Oh, sorry, that was me setting that down.
There's a reason why people don't like this hallway. Why do people not like this hallway? You can say people's voices. You can mimic people. Say something in the recorder right now.
It's so still.
Yeah, I was just about to say the same thing. It's really quiet.
It is very quiet. I don't like it.
Like I know we're not looking at the camera. I'm trying to look down at my computer.
Oh, I'm looking at the TV.
I know. I have a big camera right in the middle of the way of looking at the TV, so I'm
also
looking
blind,
at the computer.
So
Are you down by the scrying room? I can hear you. Wendy, the basement is worse. Oh, it's way worse. Than the second floor. Wendy, they love Wendy here. They touch her they just grab her arm. They say Wendy all the time too. Now the basement, I don't know if this happened, but by the time or when I talked to you last, but I had gone into the basement to turn some lights off because I was spending the night by myself, and I looked over, and in one of the rooms there, well, I call it 2 curtain room because there are 2 curtains in there, and they were wide open, which is not a big deal. But I say, who does that? Because it's gross behind those curtains. I need to clean it. And something mimicked me and said, who does that? And then threw a rock.
Wow.
So I went home that night because I had called Jeff, and he had said, if they can throw a rock, they can throw a knife. And I'm like, I'm out.
Yeah.
I'm done. So yeah, that was uncomfortable. There was a friend of mine, Trisha, who had booked last Saturday by herself, and she was out by 11 o'clock at night. She's like, I couldn't do it. And wow. Yeah, it's a different feel when you're by yourself, spending the night. And they know it. It's just, I don't know if they just try and scare people out of here. I guess so. But and it's so quiet now. Even if I'd planned on spending the night, I wouldn't. That's when I know it's not routine. I don't know what's going to happen at any time, but
right.
In my opinion, or in my experience here, it seems like when it's quiet like this, it won't let you sleep. When you want to go to bed, you're like, well, it's quiet, we're going to go to bed. That's when it seems to come out. It plays cat and mouse a lot. If you hear it downstairs and you go look for it, well, first of all, good for you, because I'm not going to go looking for it. Yeah. But like, I'm not that girl. No. I hear a chainsaw. Let me go find it. So yeah. No. It's like, okay, I'll say it's like downstairs in the basement. I was with Tori and I think Wendy and Melissa, and we heard, maybe it was Maddie also. We were upstairs, we're in the basement. And when you're in the basement, if everyone's down there, it's so easy or so clear to hear if someone's talking or walking above you. And we heard a man with like work boots, heavy boots, something like that, just walk across the dining room floor. And we heard him talking. And there were no men in this house. And it's funny because the girls were like, they want to go upstairs and find the noise. I'm like, that's how you get unalived. Don't want to go looking for it. But yeah. But if you do go up to the second floor to look, or the main floor to look for it, it seems to go to the attic or a different floor. It just plays cat and mouse with you. So lots of times I will just put a recorder in like the doll houses in the kids' room. I'll put it in that bathroom and just leave it and come back. And lots of times I get, oh, that's the doll room door you're asking. Yes, the doll room door is creepy. I wonder, okay, I could try again and see if it will cut out. I hope it doesn't.
Yep.
Yeah, every time you go into that corner.
because of the dolls. Let me do it. Did you get it? Did it? Yeah.
No.
Yeah. No.
It cut out.
As soon as you go in that corner, it cuts out.
That's so weird. I mean, it's so dark down here. Sorry. Like,
Yeah, you're good.
it's so dark. Well, I guess if I just stay here in the hallway, but oh my God, it got so cold in here. That's so weird. Well, I guess maybe when I said don't embarrass me, they're probably like, well, we won't let you even talk.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's, I don't know, it's the growls. There was an event here not that long ago, and there were two ladies. They walked into the library and they opened up the door to the bathroom, and I was walking in the hallway and I heard a growl, and it's not like a dog growl. It's just, I'm not going to mimic it because that would be stupid, but I just stopped. I'm like, did something just growl at you guys? Yep. I don't like the growls. The breathiness, I'm okay with. I don't like the full-on conversations that you hear. I don't like it. Just sound like you heard someone you thought was talking. I don't like
100%.
that.
Yeah.
That
100%.
Do what?
Like it was 100% somebody whispering while you left.
That is so crazy. I mean, there were actually not that long ago. I posted a video. I was sleeping here in the library. Wendy and Melissa were in the primary room across the hall, and I could hear a bunch of noise in the hallway. So I just put my little Wise camera in the hallway facing the kids' room, and I could hear movement on the main staircase. It was like 3 a.m, and I'm like, nope. And I shut the door and I came in here. And then you hear, and I'll just do the noise. This is what it did. And that I almost went and jumped in bed with Wendy and Melissa because I didn't want to do it. Oh my God. But a lot of people have said they heard what sounds like a bowling ball rolling down the hallway, or marbles, but I'm wondering if it's more that door, because that sounds the same as what people would have heard. I didn't see it moving. I just heard it. And then actually it's funny because the video, you don't even see me moving. I'm wearing headphones because that's how I normally, when I spend the night here, if I'm not around people, I will wear the headphones because it's just, I don't need to hear anything.
Yeah.
I don't. You know, there was a thing that I was in Indiana at the Monroe House last January for my birthday, and something kept saying my name. Anyway, I woke up the next 2 nights in a row, and my earring, just this one, was out. It's 3 different pieces, and the first night it was out, all put together, laying right next to me. And I thought, well, that's weird. Maybe I just got really tired and I just put it there. Okay, there is something in that. Then I fell asleep in a different room in the same house, and my earring was taken out, all put together and under the cushion. Last week I came here and it did not feel good. It just felt really off, and I didn't sleep at all. I probably slept for like an hour. I get on the camera. Well, I woke up and I was like, where's my earring? It was under the cushion here in the library. It was, there's my drink. Under that cushion. And so I got on the camera. I mean, it was all put together and under the cushion, and I didn't do it. And so I'm like, I don't know if something followed me or if something follows me from here to other places. And then I don't know what it is, but
yeah,
I got on the camera and you can see me moving around, but the camera is right here and it faces the opposite end of the couch. So you can see my feet, but I kind of shift around and move, but you hear whispering, a lot of whispering, and it's multiple people whispering. And there were only 2 of us here. I'm in this room. My friend Brenda was across the hall. And so the only reason I heard the whispering is because I was checking to see if I had taken my earring out, and I didn't, but you can hear whispering. And that, to me, I don't like that. That's a little too much. Like, don't touch stuff, like that stuff. Yeah. So
we need to get into this house so bad.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Well, come see me.
I know. I don't think I'd sleep. I think I'd be in every room I could.
I tell people, and I know it's not, well, I'm not saying it for business wise. I'm saying for ghost hunting wise. And that's probably any location. I get so much during the day that I say stay 2 days, just because during the day, for the most part, if I don't have things going on, you get to stay, don't have to leave. And it's just different. It's just, I mean, it's so interactive, and it's so obviously if you stay longer, you're going to hopefully get more activity.
Right.
But
Right.
yeah, just staying and just hanging out. A lot of people you don't get a lot of stuff at most places, you know, in one evening, and I totally get that. So I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I think I'm just rambling on, so I stopped hearing that noise in that hallway. You know, I have to go out that hallway to go home.
Yeah.
I can hear
in the hallway.
And it's like not when equipment's going off. It's just you just hear like
honestly, I wouldn't even care how bad my back hurt. I'd probably sleep in that hallway.
Probably.
You know what? That's what I tell people. I say they'll ask me where to sleep, and you know, I've been to places where I'm like, "Where's the most active area?" And I don't really ask that. So I mean, sometimes I still do, but it's oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to stop. I'm gonna have to stop looking over here because it's. If you guys see something, let me know. I think maybe I'll do this way. That didn't help at all.
I know. I think when you rattled the door handle, it kind of woke something up or did something, because you've been hearing stuff ever since you rattled that doorknob.
Yeah.
Yes. And you know, when I went downstairs and I heard that the bells or something, I heard, I don't know, did you hear it too? There is actually, I remembered that above the window at the end of the hallway by the scrying room, there is a little Christmas ornament that I forgot to take down that has like 3 little bells on it. I don't know if that was it, but maybe I don't. But yeah, the bells. Sometimes we hear like a little. I want to say servant's bell, just a little tinkling of a tinkling of a bell.
Yeah.
But it's so far, like in a distance, I don't know where it's coming from. We've also heard like a bloody murder scream, just scream, and I mean, it was so loud, but yet it was so far away. I assumed it was outside. We heard a car alarm going off. Then we heard the scream. So I got on the camera outside, and you can hear, of course, the car alarm going off. No scream. But we heard it. I think it was when Dustin Perry from Ghost Hunters was here. I think that's when it was. But just loud woman screaming. And of course, I can't post it because you're not going to be able to hear it. But then a few months later, somebody had said, we heard a woman like just screaming. And I don't know. I mean, it's so weird to me. I don't know how ghost stuff works until I'm gone. I'm not going to know, but it seems like the same thing seems to happen at all. I mean, the touching, the steps, the knockings, you know, all the same stuff. But when you get weird things like, I can't even think. Sorry. If my friends are watching, they might need to start speaking now because Steph is talking and she doesn't make sense.
They said that they get stuff day or night.
Yes. Oh my gosh. That's the Wendy I was talking about. She gets so much. They say her name just as much as they say mine at all locations. But she's got the best. She scares so easily that I think the spirits here know it. I think the only place I feel comfortable is the piano room. Melissa and we were the ones that heard the just scream, and you can come in here.
Whoever's in the hallway can come into the room with us if you want.
Close the door on your way in.
Can you peek around the corner? Not to scare Steph. Don't scare Steph on the way out.
Can you move that balloon in the hallway?
Oh, yeah, I can see it now. Yeah, can you move that balloon right at the left of the door? We can hear you. We know.
I'll sing if you don't want to move it.
We know you're there. We know there's somebody there. Can you do something? Make yourself known.
Where are you guys at? Oh, it's funny. There's one room that I lock off, and it's a small room off of the kitchen. And it's what used to be the kitchen. And there was a group spending the night, and one of the guys had called me up, and he said, I just saw a ghost walk into that room. And I'm like, oh, no thanks. And oh, I keep hearing something too, like knocking. And I got on the camera. He didn't ask me to get on the camera, but I got on the camera and just to see if maybe I could hear something or whatever. Oh, yes, I would. I mention I'm 53.
Oh my God. We're definitely going to hear a scream if that door shut for sure.
I would be the 10th death in here.
We would have to call 911 and be like, we're live right now, and Steph's
she's gone.
She's in her library on the second floor. I don't think she's moving anymore.
That would be, what's funny? Well, I keep saying what's funny is, but I was at an investigation in Iowa, and I came here right afterwards. There was like a snowstorm or something, so I got here kind of late, and the group that was here had already checked in and stuff. So anyway, I stopped by to say hi, and they said, stir stuff up like you did last time. I'm like, I kind of joke around and say, play ludicrous, and I'll play ludicrous. And so they said that, okay, this is weird. I just looked at myself in here, and I swear it looked like I had no teeth. That sounds weird. Do you ever take a picture of yourself like, okay, there's something going on out there? Do you guys hear it? Why am I doing this?
Go walk back out there, Steph.
Well, you're pretty brave from there. There is. I do hear whisper. There's something. Hey guys. Okay, you know what I'll do? I'll walk down here and see if it still messes up, and I will get the recorder out of the dollhouses. Now.
Yeah. Every time. It's weird.
Now can you hear me?
No, yeah, I'm telling you. You went downstairs.
Here
you
we
did
go.
everything.
This is yell. That's it. Weak sauce. Can't believe I just said that. But so that's where it cut out again. It really doesn't do that. So weird. Well, hello. If someone said hi back, we're ending this now. Just letting you know. Okay.
Hello.
Here, so I do like the balloons just because I wonder if that's what they moved when you guys saw the white light.
That's what I'm thinking now.
Can you move that balloon, please? Kick it. If it pops, I will poo my pants.
Yeah, Wendy says they go live all the time and they never freeze up.
Yeah, it's weird. It just doesn't. I've got the extenders all around the house. I don't know why here, I'm just gonna put this down so it doesn't. There we go. Well, maybe.
Are you in the hallway?
I'm actually back in the library, but I don't even know if you can see the balloon. It's really not.
Not really.
If you're by the seance room, can you make that spirit box or that music box go off? Can you make it play music. What is that?
Why are you so quiet?
Did you see that?
Mm-hmm.
What the
What?
heck was that?
Okay, something just popped over. What'd you see?
It
Something
was,
on the screen came up and it was a thumbs up.
yeah, it was like a circle thing and it was a thumbs up on your screen. I've never seen that.
What?
Yeah.
I don't know if that was part of StreamYard or I've never seen
That's
that before.
weird. You know, here's something new. It feels a little weird now. Okay, so it's July 3rd. Actually, July 4th. I'm sorry. I woke up. My brother was calling me. It's like, I don't know, 8 o'clock in the morning. And he had told me that our cousin had passed away. And I wasn't close with my cousin, but I was just so out of it because I was so tired. And I said, that's weird. Let me call you later. So anyway, I called the group that was spending the night that night. I had met a few of them before and they had asked if I would stay and investigate with them. So I told them I would. I had left before they got here and just done some shopping. And then I decided I was just tired. I just wanted to go home. So I wasn't going to come back. And for some reason, I decided to come back. We're doing Estes. We're in the library. And the guy under with the headphones and stuff, he was saying stuff that had to do with my cousin. I didn't want to make it about me, so I didn't say anything. But it all made sense. I had just called my brother on the way back to the house and I was bawling on the phone. I said, I just want people to remember him because it's like he didn't exist. And so that's why I thought he was coming through. His name was Richard. And I thought that's why he was coming through because I wanted him to be remembered. Anyway, the guy takes off his headphones and he goes, well, none of that made sense. And I said, oh no, it all made sense. And I'm telling them the story. My cousin was found that morning in San Diego. They didn't know if he took his life or if he had accidentally overdosed. As I asked that, the guy under, he had said, I'm choking. Then it gets the coldest cold spots in the house. Then I hear Stephanie and I get on the camera. It doesn't pick that up, but it says Tom. It says Vicky. It's just his mom and dad. It says, I mean, everything was making sense. And so anyway, I was like telling them about my cousin Richard. And the guy said, well, that is so weird because my girlfriend downstairs, she got a phone call this morning that her best friend since high school was found this morning. His name was Richard. They didn't know if he accidentally overdosed or took his own life. And I go, what? And of course, he was in San Diego. He grew up in Apache Junction, Arizona. I'm in Atchison, Kansas, and this girl lives in Wichita. So I don't know her. And still, I'm not putting it together. And me being a smart butt, I said, fine, does your Richard start with an R? And they go, yeah, Richard Rogers. And I'm like, that's my cousin. That was her best friend from high school. We had never met.
Wow.
She knows my family. And they found my cousin that morning. And everything was spot on. And it was the most awesome, weird, I don't know how to explain it because I can't wrap my brain around it. So other people have been here. I mean, I've heard my dad talking the day I found out the day he passed away. I came out here, put my recorder in the primary bedroom, and plain as day, I love you. Now, I don't know if it was him or not, and I don't think it sounded like him, but I've had other people say their mom came through. It was their voice. It was the nickname that their parents had called. I mean, it's just so I still cannot wrap my brain around that. And how all of this just seems to work. I mean, he didn't even know about this house. So that's where I can't get it either. I'm like, how did he know to come? I don't know. I do know that when I haunt people, they're going to know because I'm going to untie their shoelaces and I'm going to tie them to table legs so that they fall. So if that happens, you're going to all know it's me. So there will be.
Did you tell them about the shadow that came out of the wall, moved across the hallway floor?
That one is on my Instagram page. Also, Wendy and Melissa were on the second floor. I'm downstairs and I hear them screaming my name to come up. And they're like, check your camera. Because they heard knocking at both ends of the hallway. So I get on the camera so I could hear the knocking or tapping. And there's this shadow in the middle of the hallway that you don't really pay much attention to it until it moves, it goes down the hallway and like up the wall, and it looks like a crab. I mean, it is creepy. It's creepy.
Wow.
And a lot of people I actually have a video, I haven't posted it yet. 2 girls were in the hallway and they were recording, or their camera was facing the kids' room. Door was closed, but the transom window above the door, they were focusing on that, I guess. And you see a shadow going across the ceiling from the right to the left. And it just slowly goes across the ceiling. My camera inside the room didn't pick it up, but their camera did. That I don't know if it's the same shadow person, but it's crawled across the ceiling in the dining room, the basement. Yeah, that's a little weird to me. A crab. Now it looks like a crab to me. We kind of think it might have been a cat because later on, Wendy was in the bathroom at the end of the hallway, and we heard Melissa and I heard I don't know, some high pitched something, and we thought Wendy was singing. And so Wendy came back and she goes, she watched something just knock her comb off of the bathroom counter. I go, like a cat? And she's like, yes, like a cat. And Melissa's got the video. And so I'm wondering if it was a cat, because it probably would be about that size. But when it went down the hall, it goes, I mean, so I say crab because, crab sounds creepier, but it was probably a cat.
Yeah, they, I don't know if you know Bree from Tripping with Bree.
I've not met her.
She did, but she goes to Wildwood a lot. And she played a video of like us. It was a cat that was like, you can hear full meows, everything. You can hear her. Yeah, you can hear her purr. You can hear the cat like scratching against, like rubbing against the voice recorder. Yeah. And
do you guys hear that? Aren't you embarrassed? Sorry.
You step up your game there, cat.
No kidding. Jesus. Oh my goodness. They're like, lady, you're gonna get it. It's so funny because she just disappears.
Like wait until you hear by yourself. Just wait.
Do you know? Okay, so I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. Words are hard. So my friend Tori here, I'm just gonna give a little plug for her because, well, one, I was her realtor. So 2 plugs. Me, realtor. If anyone wants to buy something in Kansas, here I am. 2, Tori just bought an amazing mortuary.
Yeah, I know. We're actually I have her booked for March. She'll be on our show. Yay. I do.
Yay, she's awesome. Love her. Yes. So, well, dang, I haven't texted her and I go, I want to spread the word. I didn't say it like that, but oh my gosh. So yeah, that place is awesome. We got some crazy EVPs there. I've only investigated. Well, obviously I toured the place, with her when she was buying it, but never really got to investigate. And so investigate, how's my thing already dying? Anyway, we got some crazy EVPs. I mean, a kid says, I think it's a kid, and it says something like, are they dead yet? Which is really weird.
It is really weird.
Yes. But yeah, it's so quiet. Is this place even haunted? I'm just kidding. I didn't. Just kidding. I guess it's also good because what's great about this is, honestly, a lot of people think, and they write in the books downstairs at a table that, that it was more active when I'm here, or that it's more active when I'm here, which hopefully, I mean, it's not more active when I'm here. There are nights when it's crazy active and I happen to be here, but I don't think I stir up the activity. I think that I just know what I'm listening for. Maybe that's what it is. I know what's paranormal. I don't know what's paranormal, but I do know what that noises the house makes.
Right.
So yeah.
And they know you. Like, they know you take care of the house. They know that that's your role. Like, you're the owner.
Yes, and they also know that I tell them I will turn it into a daycare if they don't step it up. And I probably shouldn't have said that because now maybe they'll step it up. But I just, obviously I just joke around saying, if you don't do this, I'm going to sell it and it's going to be a daycare center. Nobody wants that.
I know. We can't wait to see what you got, Tori, too. I'm excited.
It's awesome. Yes. It's huge. Oh my goodness. It's awesome. I'm like,
we have a cat attacking Sarah the whole time while you're talking about a cat.
aw, okay. So last night I brought a cat in, like a real cat, and it was just cold, and I just was being nice to a cat. Anyway, my friend Katie was over, and we were. She was doing a podcast or something, and I was watching this cat, but I could hear another cat, but there were no other cats in here. And I'm like, where is this cat coming from? Did another one sneak in? It was so clear that there was another cat, but didn't. Well, let's hope that it was just a ghost cat because I don't see a cat in here. But Goldie, who passed away in that rocking chair, was a cat lady, and she had lots of cats. So maybe a cat. A lot of people have heard the cat. I've seen something really fast just whoosh on by, and I wonder if that's the cat. But somebody asked if I had a dog here. They heard like scratching on a bathroom door. One person asked if there was a ghost horse.
Horse?
Yep. And then I said, okay, I'm just going to be, it's me. So I'm like, no. Okay. I've never done that. I did not just do that.
Well, I know you have like a skeleton horse out front and everything.
I do. I got a new one because my other one broke after 6 years. It did break, but that thing lasted for that long. So I did finally get another one. The Bony Pony is up front, and I do leave him out there because Mr. McInteer was a saddle harness maker. Did Fangs follow you in? Yes, he did.
Yeah, they now the whole time I'm gonna be there, I'm gonna look for a cat.
It is so crazy. The videos like there, and I haven't posted it, but there was a couple in the basement and they didn't hear it at all, but it's plain as day. It's like a cat just in their face, basically. It's so loud. And the walls here are super thick, brick walls. It's hard to hear outside. And now if a loud car goes by, you're going to hear it. If the daycare across the street is open, you're going to hear the kids. But it was so great. It was just plain as day. A cat in the basement with them, and they didn't even budge. They didn't even hear it till I got home.
I want to go sleep in a mortuary.
Just
a little cozy like that. Don't mind me. Mortuary? I could sleep there? All right. Let's go. But can you walk down to the seance room? That's the one room that we haven't seen yet. Like we saw
it in the door.
Oh yes. Yeah. So I can also try and hang on, let me turn the lights on. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna try this. The heck? Okay. I sound like something was rolling. It might have been that ball or balloon. Okay, so here is this ring. So I don't know what it used. So here's the scrying mirror. I don't know. It's freezing in this room. I don't think this room was original. I have a little girl. Are you here to play with me right now? No, I'm not. And because that just nope. There's too many. Well, no, I just no. But then you also hear a man afterwards going, "Yes," and that's creepy. But the main staircase, I'm gonna try the basement just to see if it will. Hopefully, it doesn't mess up. So far, it's not messed up, right?
No, you're good.
Okay.
Ellie, it was just that corner.
Whisper.
Oh, now you messed up.
Oh, I did? Oh, crap. Okay. Everything up still?
A little bit.
Okay. Well, okay. I'm going to try and just see.
Uh-oh.
I guess it doesn't want to work, which is so weird. Okay.
Yeah,
Am I
no.
back?
Yeah.
Now? Hello?
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I can see it perfect now.
Why is it always in the
That
rooms
is
we
so-
really want to go in?
I know. It's so weird. It is just so weird. But I tell people, like, when we were saying earlier about what room is most active, what room is the creepiest, I tell people that I keep hearing somebody talking. That they just do what they want when they want. So I don't know what room is the most active. I would say the creepiest for me is that hallway, or that by the servant stairs.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's probably like, you're not allowed down here tonight.
Yeah.
Which, did something just say yes? I'm gonna say no. It didn't say that. It's freezing, but it's just a quiet house tonight, I guess. Which, like I said earlier, or I was going to say earlier, which is good. Not good, but there are quiet nights at every location. You're not going to get crazy activity every night.
Oh yeah.
Like when people see the shows and they're there for days, and then they come, they put it into 1 hour video. There are
Right.
nights where you have crazy, crazy, crazy stuff. You're like, what just happened? And then there are nights where it's quiet. But what I've noticed is it's really not quiet. If people leave recorders out, just leave it out and go listen to it later. You're probably going to hear how much they talk to you. Your equipment may not go off, or you may not hear the voices, but listen to the recorders. Just keep them running in all the rooms. And if you're patient enough to just listen to them, they talk a lot.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, no, I could hear them talking when you left that room. Like, we turned our sound bar all the way up, and I'm like, Sarah, listen. Like, I could hear them talking.
It's so
But
yeah.
of course, we weren't live.
Yeah.
Of course, yes. And see, and
I'm
that's
just like,
one
are
of
you
the big-
recording this?
No.
That's one of the big things I like about the second floor is the whispering, and it just feels like there's a person.
Maybe you
There's
should
a
just
person.
you should just leave us alone in a room for like 20 minutes and see what happens.
I could if you want. Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which room? Not 20 minutes. But
No. I don't know.
I guess go put us back in the library.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll do it. Yes, the recorders honestly are the best. They really are. And I know a lot of places don't have like all the cameras on the inside. And I get
I
it.
love that glass window behind
Yeah.
you.
I love
Oh
the
gosh.
chandelier.
Okay, so
Oh my God.
the story here. I guess the story here is the top piece is original. The bottom piece is not. When the Girardis bought the house in 1969, they knew someone that had that does stained glass, and so he replicated because it was just clear. I guess it was clear. Okay, so
Wendy said master. Wendy said the
Oh.
master.
Oh, okay, I can do. Well, there we go.
If it'll let us go in there.
We got the break room and the master bedroom.
I can't tell if she froze or if she's just looking off to the side.
Are you there, Steph?
Did we lose her? Uh-oh.
Spirits, if you're messing with the our cameras, can you not mess with the cameras anymore, please? We're trying to talk. Or completely shut off.
Uh-oh.
Let's give it a couple minutes to see if she'll come back.
There she is.
My thing just turned off. My iPad just shut off.
Did you? Oh, because I was saying, spirits, if you're messing with the camera, turn the camera back on and stop messing with it, and then your screen went out.
Oh. That is, it just,
I said we're done for the
sat
night.
it down. You could always do the attic, but the connection is so weird. I never had this issue. And everyone goes live. They're even done with her. They're even done. They're done with me. What the heck? Okay, do you want me to leave it here or in the master bedroom?
Yeah, the master bedroom.
I could do the hallway too and just go downstairs and sit quietly if you guys want to listen to the hallway.
I don't think we've seen the master bedroom.
Yeah, I don't think we've seen the master bedroom.
If it'll let you go in there.
Let's see. Okay. Well, don't mess with things
when she isn't there.
To what?
Wendy's all brave when she isn't there.
Yes, she is. Oh, okay. The best thing. Oh my gosh, Wendy cracks me up. We were at Brushy Mountain Prison, and we had the light up balloons. And she had asked, she goes, "Can you scoot one?" And the balloons fit immediately. And she goes, "That is it. We are going home now." But she said, "Best she wants it to do it." And when it does it, she's like, "No."
Yeah.
But, okay. So this is the REM pod. Okay. So this room here, let's see if it messes up. I don't think it will. Okay. Well, you know what? Do you guys want this room or the library or the hallway? Or it's me. Oh my God, I'm looking at me the whole dang time.
Maybe do it in between those two rooms, looking down the hallway.
That works. Oh, this way.
Yeah.
Let me move this. Okay. There. How dark do you want
it? That's actually perfect right there.
Yeah.
Is it? Okay. All right.
That's actually a really good shot.
Let me get this real quick. Okay.
I was gonna say, you don't gotta go downstairs. You can hang out with us.
I'll sit right here. I'll turn these. Okay. There.
Oh no! Turn that light back on.
Turn it back on.
Whatever.
Does that work?
Yeah.
Yeah, it has a glare on the mirror and back.
Oh, does
down.
it? Okay. Oh, it does. Yeah.
I just wonder why it freezes in that corner.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Are you messing with the cameras when you get that when we go down that hallway? Do you not want us down there that night? If we start hearing purring in the camera, the camera's on the floor. I mean, what's it gonna hurt? Come here, kitty.
She raised her head.
Yeah, our cat's like, what?
You said, what up?
If there's anything in those dolls down the hallway, can you make a sound down the hallway for me, please? Now, are those active dolls or are they just creepy dolls down the hallway?
Did you just whistle?
Okay.
Now the one standing up, I got him at an oddity store in Omaha, and they told me it was from I think the 30s, some department store that's no longer in business, and they said his name was Oliver. So I'm like, well, I need him because most dolls are little girl dolls, and so I got him, and they did say something's attached to him, but I don't bring things in because something's attached to them. I bring them in because they're creepy cool. But
right.
I don't know if somebody has. I've gotten the name Oliver quite a bit. When somebody captured an image of a shadow coming out of the break room, which is down the hall to the left, about that same size. We asked what was your name, and it said Oliver. The dollhouses in the kids' room, they said something's attached to it. There's also an Olive and a Jenny attached to them, but I've never had dollhouses, and so somebody donated them. I'm like, I'll take them. So I don't bring them in because something might be attached. I just have creepy stuff. But
Right.
now the boy,
I was just curious.
I brought him here yesterday, so I don't know about him. The nun doll, I have her because
I don't like it.
she was very Catholic, and so I just found a nun doll. But I mean, I don't even hear.
Are you moving behind the camera?
No, I'm right here. I don't know if you can see me. Right there, just standing. I'm kind of
Okay. Because I was seeing the shadow on the door jamb. I didn't know if that was you or not.
on the white door.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
Down
Oliver,
into the hallway by the break room.
if you're there, can you make your presence known? Can you knock for us? Can you say something?
Where are you guys tonight? Are you taking a break?
Probably.
Probably.
We're tired.
You want some
Can
candy?
Can you make a noise if you want us to come there and see you guys in person? Did you hear that?
Yeah, I think it was next door.
Oh, did you hear that? That was
No.
the knock at the end of the hallway in the kids' room.
We just had a knock on our door.
No,
Oh,
not
did
even
you?
the door. It sounded like it was on the wall.
Was it?
Yeah.
Well, we just heard a knock on our side.
Oh, yeah. It just went like here on this one.
Can you knock again for us, please? If there's somebody down that hallway, can you open that door? The one right next to Oliver and the dolls. Can you open that? Or mess with one of the door handles? If that door goes flying open, I'm gonna.
See, okay, so I know this. Well, I think that was me. Yeah, that was me. Okay, so we're talking about we were talking about the balloons earlier. So, like this balloon here, and it's
That's weird.
and I was just like, it's just sitting, right?
It's
I
just
don't know.
chilling.
So, and the other balloons that were all right here in between the master bedroom and the library. So when I got here today, it was one is here. And I actually had that boy doll right here. And so it's like it was right at the new doll. And then the other two are in I call Lucy's parlor room, the end of the hallway here. And then one is at the attic stairs. But there's nothing like, I don't know if you can see like this. I don't know if you can see the string. It's not moving. It's barely moving. It's moving a little bit. But so, I didn't have the heat going. I didn't have fans going. How are they in all different areas? That's where I just can't. I watch the cameras and you can see them a little bit, like you see the strings being pulled. Sometimes you see them just going just crazy, whipping around, and the others just stay still. I don't post the balloons that much, but they're still, I tell people I'm not saying it's paranormal, I'm saying it's entertaining, but it's so weird because it's just, if they're all here, I'm assuming that's not going to be paranormal, but why are they all over the place? I'm no expert.
Right.
I don't know. It's like I said, if
weird.
it's not a voice, I pretty much just say it's entertaining. I mean, I can't prove anything as paranormal, but I definitely can't prove like the equipment going off. It could be, I don't know. I don't know how the equipment works. Like I'm sitting right next to this REM pod. It's not doing anything. But if it starts going off, is it me? Is it paranormal? But a voice, it's not, I mean, I guess, I don't know what I'm saying. Does that make any sense? Like, I just like the voices, but I don't, hang on. So I'm hearing noises down here. So I'll turn it around. Okay, guys. Do you want me to go home? Make a loud noise. Please.
Uh-oh.
They're doing.
Can you hear us?
I think that was us.
So I don't mean to cut this short, but my phone's about to die and we are running off a hotspot. So before we go or anything, tell people how much it is to get into the house to investigate or where you're located.
Yeah. Okay. Absolutely. I'm in Atchison, Kansas, and it's you can get on my website, which is 1889 McInteerVilla.com. I still hear those. Hang on, did you just say something?
That was me. Sorry. I was looking at a message.
No, I'm glad it was.
I just ran out of hotspot.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry. Okay, so it's $400 on a Sunday through Thursday, $500 on a Friday and Saturday, for up to 10 people. You can actually go up to 15. It's just a little bit different price. 3 p.m. until 10 a.m. the next day. I have Wi-Fi. There are 3 bathrooms, a shower. You can come and go as you please. I have a door code. I do give a little bit of a discount if you book more than one day. Let's see. They can get on my Instagram or Facebook, which is 1889, or I'm sorry, the 1889 McInteer Villa. Or they can text me. My number is on the website. They can call, text. But yeah, everything is now done on the website, so they can just book online, make a deposit, and final payment isn't due for until a week prior. Even if you book next year, it's due a week prior. But at least it gets your name on the calendar and it holds it. So yeah, that's pretty much it. The weekends fill up the fastest. Still have some weekends available in 2025. But yeah.
Awesome. But I want to greatly appreciate you hanging out and letting us see your beautiful house, Steph. It was so good to talk to you again.
Yeah, it was great talking to you guys. I hope you guys are okay with all this crazy activity I just had. I mean,
yeah.
Okay, absolutely.
I just kidding.
Well,
embarrassing.
We'll blame the non-existent ghosts that we saw tonight.
Yeah, we'll just say they messed with my iPad enough. That's good. Thank you guys so much. It was good to talk to you guys again.
Definitely. Yeah. You have a great evening.
We'll do a part 2.
Thank you guys. You too. Okay. Bye, guys.
Thank you guys. Have a great night.
Thank you.
Remember,
always stay creepy.
Always stay creepy. I mess it up every time.
Before we leave, we weren't going to have Steph leave on this fast. But we have an announcement to make for people that are still watching. We have a new streaming service that my friend Alice and Paul made, and we are officially part of the Paranormal 27.
24/7.
24/7. It streams on Roku TV. It streams
on
on Amazon Fire. It runs on Android
TV.
Yep.
And there was an Apple TV.
Here's a little video for it. So if you want to see our past investigations, like the McInteer Villa that we've done an investigation with Steph before, check out our YouTube and then go to the Paranormal 24/7 website. All of our stuff will be there for free unless we do a special event.
Which, if you guys want to support us and help us get out to different locations, you can subscribe to that and watch both our free videos and the paid for videos, which is probably going to be a subscription, or tonight's going to be a special night.
Right.
Things that we don't normally do, like our personal investigations, us doing walkthroughs, us doing
just anything. We do investigations on our haunted dolls. We do a lot of stuff other than just the podcast. We love our guests.
Yeah.
But this is where you can find all of us, all of our links.
And go and support us.
Absolutely. Go hit that like and subscribe.
Go support
and
our
the
friend
bell.
Alice, because she is busting her butt making this possible for us. And she has been pushing for us to be on it. We finally signed that contract.
We did.
And we're hoping it's worth it.
I hope so.
So come make it worth it.
Yes.
Come watch us. Come support us. We love to see you guys on there.
And for now, remember, always stay creepy.
We love you guys. Have a great night.
See ya.